The Recognition of Maitreya by Benjamin Creme's Master. A Master Speaks, Volume 1, page 309. Very soon the world will see the teacher. The question arises, will people recognize him? For the vast majority, recognition will not be difficult. Seldom, indeed, does a man of his stature, radiating for all to see the love, the wisdom, the purpose, and the grace of God, come openly into our lives. Millions will respond and rally to his side, eager to implement the plans which, he will advise, are essential for the regeneration of life on earth. Many will brook no delay, and catapult themselves into groupings and formations, through which to tackle the manifold problems and needed changes which beset men today. Like men inspired, as indeed they will be, millions will begin the task of transformation, certain in the knowledge that they work towards the fulfillment of God's plan for this earth. Thus shall it be, and thus shall men begin to see themselves correctly as brothers, working together for the good of all. Not all men, however, will recognize Maitreya as the one awaited by all the nations. Steeped deeply in the world's scriptures, however fragmented and however discolored by time, many will turn away at first from this latest manifestation of God's continuing plan for the world. They will find it hard to reconcile Maitreya's simple and practical approach with their mystical expectations and dogmas. Do not be surprised, therefore, by their angry and anxious rejection. Thus it was in Jesus' time, thus also when the Buddha began his work, thus too did Krishna know dissent and condemnation. Thus has it always been when the new has presented itself to the old. Be not afraid, therefore, when the men of cloth raise their voices against the great Lord, naming him Antichrist, an arch-deceiver, for they know little of the laws which underlie their faiths, and act and speak from ignorance and fear. They too are tested in this fashion. Maitreya knows already those on whom he may count. Their numbers and their conviction are equal to the task. Within them shines the light of recognition and of hope, and their heart's ardor guarantees success. Soon, Maitreya will call men to his side, offering to lead them into a new and better world. Soon, therefore, will men be called upon to recognize the teacher in their midst, and to take their stand on the side of truth. It is the truth of God's continuing concern for the needs of all men that Maitreya demonstrates. It is that which has brought him at the head of his illustrious group among us.